CR and DR. CR is computer radiography, DR is digital radiography. But digital radiography includes both CR and DR, and conventional is the conventional in which chemical processing is done. But here is no use of chemical processing. That's why this one is computed radiography and DR is digital radiography. But CR and DR both are digital radiography. Give an account on CR and DR. What are the basic principles of DR? Short note on CR and DR. These are the questions which may be asked. What is computed radiography? It is a digital imaging process that uses a special imaging plate which employs a storage phosphor. That is the imaging plate. It is the digital replacement of conventional X-ray film radiography. Components: phosphor imaging plate PIP made of photoestimable phosphor containing europium activated barium halide. In case of conventional radiography, we used to use AGBR, AGI. It replaces the film, capture the latent image. It is photosensitive, that is phosphor imaging plate, that is the 3 points. Then next point is PIP reader, means the image is captured by the phosphor imaging plate, but it should be read out. That is the scanner. Read the latent image and replace the chemical processing steps. So latent image captured by the phosphor imaging plate. Chemical processing is replaced by PIP readers or a scanner. Workstation to review, grade and store the adjusted final image. Then process. What is the process? The based on photoestimable luminescence, that is phosphor. Phosphor is two types: fluorescence and So luminescence means emission of light by the bombardment of the radiation is known as luminescence. It is of two types: fluorescence and phosphorescence. So the process is based on photoestimable luminescence. Instead of film and imaging plate exposed to X-ray, the imaging plate is digitized by the scanner. The digital image is then displayed on the computer monitor for evaluation with a specialized software. Here a special software is used to view. The imaging plate is then erased by the high intensity light or bright light and ready to reuse. Here process is given from the first the X-ray tube, then here is the patient and here is the detector, that is the CR imaging plate which is coated with a phosphor. When X-ray is exposed, it passes through the patient and it captured by the CR imaging plate, that is the latent image, and latent image here is captured and by the laser, that is the PIP scanner laser. It emits the signal. This signal is sent to the computer, and computer do what? That it process by a software and represent as the image. That is basically the processing. So that is what it is showing. X-ray tube, patient, CR imaging plate, X-ray exposure creates the latent image. Then next step, by the laser, CR imaging plate is exposed and laser scanning image read out to the render latent image visible. So now image will be the visible, which signal read out electronics to the CR computer for processing. Then it is done, but it is not still reusable CR imaging plate. So in presence of high intensity light, plate eraser was done, remove the residual latent image. So there is some residual latent image which should be erased. The plate can be reused again. So from first to last set of the patient and imaging plate, the patient is exposed to X-ray, CR imaging plate removed from the cassette. So basically, whenever the exposure was done, it was put inside the cassette, in between the cassette and plate was introduced. When exposure was given, CR plate is just removed from the cassette, and then cassette is now placed on the CR reader unit, that is a scanner. A scanner scanned the CR plate and causes electron de-excite and light is emitted. So there is process, that is light is emitted, a light is sent to the photomultiplier tube, and photomultiplier tube converts the light into electric signal, and electric signal is then sent to ADC, that is analog to the digital converter, and ADC digitize the signal and mapped into pixel matrix, and thus the image is produced in CR and printed on the film to be viewed. These are all about the CR.